I work in the IT industry, and one thing I really don't like about it is that I'm always surrounded by guys. Attractive bunch, aren't they? And so when I started doing some research on wineries, I was worried I was going to be in for more of the same. So I was thrilled when I dropped by Malcolm Creek, because not only do they do spectacular wines, but the director, Bitten Petterson, well, she's not a guy. Malcolm Creek is renowned for their Cab Sauves, but there's something quite unusual about them, and it's the location of their vineyard. I always thought that Cab Sauves would be more out of place in the Adelaide Hills than flavour in a vegan sausage. But I was wrong again. That's why I had to put out a restraining order against Katy Perry.
Oh, it is it?
Yeah, but enough of my love life. We're here at Malcolm Creek to talk about your beautiful wines. You have these amazing Cab Sauves.
And I do remember a friend saying when we first took over the place, Cabernet from the Adelaide Hills? No, that can't be good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's what I was so surprised when I came up through here, because you've got your gorgeous Cab Sauves, and these seem just a little bit out of place in this part of the world, but when you try them, they work beautifully. Some of the best Cab Sauves in Australia come from the Coonawarra region, which just happens to share a climate which is very similar to Malcolm Creek's Cab Sauv vineyard. But Cab Sauv grapes are not always easy to grow. If they were a person, they'd whinge a lot, they'd complain. They'd be a real whiny grape.
We did miss 2011 harvest on the Cabernet. When we do this, we've also decided that we're not going to do something midway. So if the year doesn't shape up to be what will produce some really good grapes, we forget it.
Oh really? You just leave the grapes on the vines, or wow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the sheep and the cattle get them.
Oh no.
Very, very sad.
Yeah.
But rather that than produce something that we feel can't shape up to what else we've got.
So we kicked off our tasting with two wines which, although in terms of when they were made, are very close to each other, but were still deliciously different. 2010
is what we say is our current vintage. So that's the youngest of the wines that we have for sale and tasting.
It's just gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy it.
Yes. And is this one of your favourite vintages?
Yes, it is at the moment, but I think each of them have their moments in time, and they all keep also coming back.
Yeah.
Right now, yes, the 2010 is one of my favourites.
Yeah.
It is incredibly smooth. This one is the 2009. Quite a similar year, but still different as they go. I think you probably find that the tannins are in that one slightly different. Again, I love the 2009 as much as the 10.
Vertical tasting of single vineyard aged wines is as rare as unicorns. Well, I can't show you footage of a unicorn because as everyone knows, they only come out at night.
It's not youngest to oldest or oldest to youngest because they each have their individuality. They are a single vineyard. The year, it's amazing what the weather pattern of the year and around the harvest, what it does, a difference to a wine. Of course, also the time that it's been in a bottle. But what really amazes me that we have this one vineyard out there that produces such magnificent wines.
Yeah.
And with just those little tiny differences from year to year, just as if it's saying, well, this is my year.
So now it was time to give one of their youngest and one of their oldest wines a go.
Here we've got two opposites. So we've got 2012, which is not yet released. It'll be another 15 to 18 months before it will be released. And then we've got the 2005, which is the oldest that we still have for sale and occasional tasting. Why don't we start with the 12?
All right, okay. Okay. Cheers again.
We take them out from a certain stage. We'll take them out every 3 or 4 months and just try a bottle and see where we're at. But yes, it is lovely, isn't it?
So let's have a look at the
2005.
Okay, let's see how we go with this one.
It really benefited from the decantering we just did before. Just opens it up. when we talked before about there's not that much tannin in the wines, I think it's there, but I think it's hiding.
Yep.
I think that the softness and it's just protruding, and those tannins are there to help the wine definitely age well.
That's quite plausible, because I'm quite new to wine myself. So get up to Malcolm Creek and have a really lovely and unique experience of a vertical tasting of a single vineyard aged wine. And while you're there, also try their Chardonnay, their Sparkling, and also their Sauv Blanc. You won't be disappointed. Shh, there you go. Some footage of a unicorn.